Morning everybody, Rusty from the Rusty Razor got another shave today. Today we're going to be using PAA's Cold Spices. Yeah, it smells like Old Spice. It's pretty close. Version of the old Old Spice, the original I got up there, which you can get from India. Takes a while to get you, but you can get it. Don't use it very often because, well, the amount of time it takes to get here. And the air conditioning just turned on again. Well, that happens when it's warm out. And then we're going to be using the Astra blades with the Wilkinson sword razor, that classic, the plastic one. I've used it a few times. I had to go dig it back out. You know, it was I took it on my trip when I went to Ohio back in February. So it was my travel razor. You can hear it. It's got a piece of metal in the middle and the handle. You can hear it rattle around. You put enough soap in there, it usually doesn't rattle too much. It's kind of solidifies in there. So there's that. And then we'll follow it up with some Old Spice. Now, one thing I did do, because yesterday I shaved with some Sterling Glacial soap, and I left the lather in the bowl. So now I have a little bit of lemon with this. That smells pretty good. When you add the lemon to this, probably makes the base of the soap even better because you're adding sterling to it. You got your PAA fanboys. Yeah, PAA's got wonderful scents. Their stuff smells great. That's one thing he's done is made some great scented stuff. But his, was it CK1, I think it was, which this is. The base is like, I'd say it's not in this quality of sterling, but my understanding that he discontinued the CK1 and raised the prices and everything and made it a smaller tub. So that is what it is. I just have a hard time forking out a lot of money. Woo, wow, I really went to put it in a bowl and then went all over the counter. But yeah, it is what it is. I personally probably will never order anything again from... the closest I came to ordering something from PAA was when they had their dupe of High Karate. At the time, I just couldn't justify spending the money on it. Like, I don't think so. Like, I got a lot of good soap. I got a lot of soap down. It's like after 4 years of almost or more collecting soaps, it's starting to add up. Ooh, I can feel the glacial. There's a little bit of glacial in this. It's like the Cold Spice is supposed to have menthol in it, but to be honest, I've never noticed it. Now the Wilkinson sword blade or razor here, the classic. Yeah, I think it used to be metal. Now it's in plastic. Yeah, I can tell that it's not as slick. The residual slickness you get with PAA is not as great as sterling. Because I can go over with sterling, just add a little bit of moisture and it just stays slick. This is not. You feel a little bit of dragginess going on. But if you want to spend like $7 or less, you get one of these things off of Amazon. And yeah, it's like I'm not feeling that slickness I'm used to with all the other soaps I use. And order yourself one out. I use this as my travel razor. So like I said before when I used it many years. I think it was it Christopher Walker asked for a quick review of this thing. It's not gonna wow you in any way, to be honest, but it's not bad, not great. Gets the job done. You can feel this is a first use. This is sharp. Like I said, it's not overly aggressive at all. The mile razor. Let's say, my experience, it has to work a little harder on the mustache area up here, where I got my heaviest growth of my beard. Like normally after the first pass, if I was using a Mercor 34C, first pass, I wouldn't feel as much on my neck. I still feel some. You can tell it's did something, but definitely it's like a lot of guys I see that will do 2 passes and call it good, and I call it shaving. Me, most of the razors I use, 2 passes, just knocking it down. I have to use a 3rd pass to notice anything really significant. But you know, if you only shave every 2-3 days, I guess 2 passes feels significant. But I shave every day. I'm a daily shaver. I can't stand fur in my face. Can't do it. Never had. It's like I get this feeling like, like no, it's gotta come off. It's like there's a reason. Like when I was in the Army, I ended up buying a electric razor to just carry in my rucksack when I was in the field. I could just whip that sucker out. And electric razor, I had to use it twice a day. Those things never gave me a close shave at all. And it was battery operated. So it did the job. So, you know, if the captain or the major or colonel come wandering by, they wouldn't see you looking like a scruffian when you're outside. And when you spend a few days outside, well, getting time to shave properly, they would notice it, because if you had any camo on your face, you could tell. It was like you went from 5 o'clock shadow to, you know, the next day shadow, you know. Anybody that's been in the military knows what I'm talking about. And that was when I was enlisted. And then when I was an officer, yeah, I was the guy going around, oh, here comes the lieutenant. Here comes the captain. First shave, make sure you shave and clean shave, and he'll notice. I did. And one of my friends, the only time he ever shaved was when we were in the guard, was the day before of that morning, or when he had drill. That's the only time he'd shave. And then he'd go 20-something, 30 days without shaving again. I just can't stand it. It's just disgusting to shave every day. I'm like, well, not this guy. Now, one thing you gotta remember with this razor is don't over torque it, because it's plastic. You could probably strip the. That's pretty simple. You just twist this like that, and you get your razor and stuff goes in there. You know, so twist it again and lock it down. And it looks straight. It locks in there pretty good, pretty easily. Yeah, still. Feel it on the neck, which normally by the second pass is pretty smooth because no matter what direction I'm going, I'm always going against the grain, so it gets pretty smooth. So it takes the third pass definitely on to notice that you've got a good shave going on. I noticed a trend with like Sig Solo. He's been cutting out all of his, like when you're lathering, he cuts that out because people don't want to watch you lather. But are you talking during your lathering? Oh, I don't know. Now, that would be something I would do, is be mean. It's like during my lather, I would say something like, oh, we're going to do this giveaway at this time, enter this code while I'm lathering. So people would fast forward to the ladder, and they wouldn't know you did a giveaway or something like that. So be mean. Make sure they watch everything. Yeah. I don't know. Probably be a while before when I'm going to do one at 400 if I ever get there. Slowly getting a subscriber here or there. Creepy crawling up. Ooh. Yeah, it's like, you can tell it's not as slick as it should be. There we go. A little bit more right there. Figure out what you gotta go with. Yeah, it's taken 3 good passes to knock down the hair. Even on the cheeks. But if you want something that's inexpensive, that you don't feel bad if you threw it in your travel bag, and let's say you're going on the airline, and you got your go bag that you just claim, and you lost your razor. Yeah, like Scott over at Shaving the Peg Leg, he picked up a Gillette Toggle. Yeah, you wouldn't use Gillette Toggle as your your travel one. It's expensive. You want something that does the job, but don't feel bad if you lose it, because luggage gets lost all the time. It may show up. Like my wife, she flew one time. She went to a convention. She was a teacher. She used to go to all kinds of conventions around the country back when she had a good principal that used to do such things. And for development, and she lost one bag, just disappeared. It went on the plane, probably came off the plane, but someone just grabbed it in the carousel and grabbed it and said, hey, that's a nice bag, I'm taking that. And another one that disappeared, ended up getting a call from the airline saying, hey, we got your bag. Like 2 weeks later, it showed back up empty. Got the bag though, but the contents were all gone. Which kind of sucked, is that one she went to, I think Philadelphia. She had some souvenirs and everything she wanted to give. Oh. East Coast Black Hole. We all got a lot of growth on the face here. Up here around the nose. You hear it. Trying to work. Doing a job. But slowly. There we go. Right there. Alright. I'm glad I put a little bit of sterling in this. Normally, I find that PAA, the CK1 usually dried out pretty quickly. So, right there. There we go. Okay. We got it. Clean up the mess a bit and grab the Old Spice. Man, this thing's getting empty. This is the one I got from Todd from Take Care Man. It's like I'm almost gone through that one too. I go through a lot of Old Spice. It's my favorite go-to aftershave. And typical bottle. I don't know how much it is now, but last one I bought, I think it was like $6 for a big container. Smells good. Gets the job done. That's all that matters. Alright. Old Spice. I'd do the tune, but yeah. Alright, a little bit of lotion on the face. Because, it helps with irritation. And I use the aftershave to clean out what the heck? How many times did I go over that? There we go. I missed it. But you use a good lotion on your face. That prevents a lot of irritation too. And if you have a little bit of irritation, you put a lotion on and it kind of helps heal it up, like skincare. All right, so that was PAA's Cold Spices. Not everything's so nices. And then we used the first use of the Astra blades with the Wilkinson sword razor. Got the job done. It's not the best tool in the shed. Let's just put it that way. Or nor is it the sharpest tool in the shed. Does the job though. So if you take it on a vacation, you won't be not happy. You'll get everything off your face. Eventually, it takes a little more work, but it does it. All right, so that's shaved there. Oh, and I forgot again. Almost to the end. I got a link down below. If you click on the link and you want anything from the razor company, and click on the link, and I get a little kickback that goes towards those giveaways. Eventually, if it gets to $25 or the $400 or whatever it is, somewhere in there, we'll put it towards that. All right. So I hope you guys like it. Like and subscribe, share with friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.